everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Jordan. Today we're going to be talking about the Frankie Scare-Adise doll and comparing it to the TV show. In this video, we're going to talk about the differences between Frankie Scare-Adise, the doll, and the show. Now, if you were here for our last video, you'll know that it was mainly what's not right about the doll. Well, that's not going to be happening this time because the doll is pretty accurate to the show. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start talking about Frankie's hat. We're going to work from the top of the doll and go all the way to the bottom and talk about the differences. So if we're talking Frankie's hat in the show, it's a silver bucket hat. It has bright neon yellow stitching. She has 3 little hoops on it, 2 yellow, 1 blue. Looking pretty cute. Feels like it's really Frankie style. On the doll, it's basically the same. The only difference is the stitching isn't yellow. Now, this could be for a number of reasons. I don't make dolls professionally. I don't know if it's that it's more expensive or more time consuming to paint maybe the yellow onto each doll. That sounds like that would be a lot of work. If you know why, I would love to know your opinion. So go ahead and comment down below. Let's talk about Frankie's hair. In my opinion, the hair is like 90% accurate. The colors are there, the length's slightly off, but that's not that big of a deal to me. The biggest difference is that Frankie is missing her undercut, which she has in the show. The doll does not. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is I have another set where they actually molded like the undercut onto the doll's head. So I know it is possible to make Frankie extremely accurate to the show. Let's get into Frankie's accessories. We're going to start with her sunglasses. So in the animation, the lens is a lightning bolt shape. It's yellow tinted, but you can see through it, right? Like you would see through a pair of sunglasses. Then it has the metal nose bridge and the metal arm that, connects the lens to the part that goes over your ear. So in the doll, they ended up just making it all one shade. And I understand, you're going to be making a lot of these, so making it all one shade and then making a bunch of them is probably a lot easier than trying to really get those fine details down. And I'm okay with that for the most part. If I didn't really love these sunglasses, like if they make these sunglasses, I personally would love them. They're adorable. But they're not really accurate on the doll. As we talked about, I kind of get how it wouldn't be accurate, and it's okay. Does it bother me? A little bit, but I kind of forgive it. Next accessory we're going to talk about is Frankie's earrings. So in the animation, Frankie's earring is a bolt that goes into a lightning bolt. Very on point for her aesthetic. Super adorable. On the doll, it is this lightning bolt cutout for her earring. And so I was talking to my husband about this, and I thought, oh, they must have done this because maybe they're saving money. Because that's what I thought. I don't know. And so in my husband's expertise and opinion, he felt like they're probably going to spend more money because they would have to have specific machining for this specific type of earring, but also they're going to spend more money because they're likely going to have more injection failures with how thin the piece is. So if that is accurate, why did they decide to go the route of a thin cutout piece instead of just making one solid lightning bolt? It would then be closer to the show. If you have any opinions on this, let me know. Let's talk about Frankie's swimsuit top. So in the animation, you have this cute, sporty, kind of a tank top like swimsuit, and it's got one side is blue, one side is like this white silver color. It's got black lining, and it has a zipper in the front, like down the middle, and it's actually really cute, kind of sporty. Loving it. On the doll, it's got one side is blue, not the right shade of blue, but it's blue, so we'll give them points. The other side is silver, not like a white silver, but it's silver, so we'll give them points. And the type of the top matches, right? It's like that sporty kind of got that V cut. It matches for the most part. I mean, on the doll, it's missing, obviously, like, the black lining. There's no zipper, but I can understand there not being a zipper, since on the dolls, they have the Velcro on the back to, like, be able to change out the outfits. So I could understand if you're opting for putting the Velcro on the back versus trying to add potentially either a functional zipper or a zipper on the front in general. Maybe that was too difficult for them and they thought, hey, let's go this route. It works. It's close. Let's talk about Frankie's cover-up. So in the animation, it's a solid black piece of fabric that has lightning bolts on it, and it's got these see-through sleeves. It's super cute. Really like it. On the doll, it's honestly pretty accurate. Sure, the material is more of this see-through-y, shimmery look, but it is black, and it does have the lightning bolts, and it's pretty close to the doll when you look at them side by side. Okay, let's talk about Frankie's board shorts. In the animation, we have these board shorts, and they're blue and black checkered. Then they have these, what look to be like lightning bolt streaks randomly placed on the shorts, you know, to mimic a lightning strike. It looks really cute, and it goes along with everything else that she's wearing. It really doesn't match. It's probably the first thing that really doesn't match on this doll. So they put her in board shorts, and that's fantastic. But the board shorts are like this white and black checkered, and then I can tell that they tried to mimic this lightning bolty pattern, but to me, it literally just looks like we threw yellow lines on the shorts and said, here you go, lightning bolt pattern. Yay. I mean, they tried. Literally is like the one thing that is so different when the whole top half of the doll is pretty on point for the most part. Okay, so the last thing we're going to be comparing is the shoes. And okay, I need to take a second. These shoes are ridiculously awesome. I love them. You know, I wonder if we could make them. Okay, sorry. Small rant over. Back to the shoes. So, in the animation, they've got her in this really cute sandal. You know, it's got some bright orange lightning bolts on it, some orange straps, and the straps that go over the shoes. Oh my god. They look kind of punkish, right? They've got these metal spikes, and I am here for this shoe. I freaking love it. Then, when you look at the doll, now, the doll has a wedge, and I'm not, like, minusing points for the wedge, because I understand that the way that the doll's foot is molded, they wouldn't be able to really put her in a flat sandal, so that's fine. But it's got the lightning bolts on it, they're gold, not orange, but, I mean, they're there, and then, you guys, they were able to put the spikes on the straps. Granted, they're not painted a metallic color, but, like, the spikes are there, and they match pretty freaking close. This is kind of awesome. Okay, mimics, let's do an overview. So, in my opinion, this doll is like 85% accurate. So, sure, some colors don't match, some things aren't totally accurate, but when you look at the doll versus the show, she's really on point, which honestly, I started this segment of doll versus show because I noticed that so many of the dolls were not accurate to the animation counterpart. And that's okay. But this is something I want to talk about with you guys because to me, I find it so interesting that you can have something like our Dracula or Scareadise doll, which had a lot of things that were not right with it. If you haven't watched that one, when you finish with this, go watch that, please. But Frankie is really close to the animation, and it boggles my mind to see that you have some dolls that are so close to the animation, like almost literally an identical clone from the show to the doll. And then you have ones that are just makes you question why they made those choices. If you like this video and you could comment, like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you know when we upload a video. We try really hard to upload them every 2 weeks, but I will not lie to you. Life does get in the way, and sometimes that doesn't happen. So when it doesn't, I'm sorry, but we're trying our best. Also, if there is a doll you want to see featured on Doll vs. Show, comment that doll name down below, because I would love to know what you want to see us compare. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!